Hello, my name is Michelle Armstrong. I'm owner of Finn & Co. and developer of Finn the Panda, a comfort toy gift for babies and children in the hospital to help comfort and bond them with their parents even when they have to be apart. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the NICU experience, and specifically for those who maybe know that that's going to be part of their baby's journey. So a lot of times in pregnancy something comes up where they know that when the baby comes that there will be issues that have to be addressed and that baby will be taken to the NICU, and in that case they can help prepare you. I actually had this experience with Finn. In some ways I had placenta previa, and so I was getting prepared to do a C-section at 36 weeks, and they were going to give me a NICU tour. We talked about the C-section and the delivery and what that would look like. All of that was kind of out the window at 32 weeks when he was born to preeclampsia and HELLP syndrome, but nonetheless I got an introduction to that process. So the first thing I would say is take them up on the offer to tour the NICU and to meet the doctors and some of the nurses on the staff to see what the facilities are like, to see where you may or may not be sleeping, what the family living area is like, if there's a refrigerator or a microwave, and it can just help you to mentally prepare for what you're going to be experiencing. I'd also ask about any accommodations that they have outside of the hospital. So a lot of hospitals are close to a Ronald McDonald House where you can stay there for free and be closer to your baby if you're from out of town. You'll also want to see the setup as far as, is it private rooms? Is it one big room with lots of incubators? Do you share a bedroom? And then that can help you to kind of see what your life will look like for days or weeks or even months, and how you can best prepare for that. When we got to the NICU, we did have private rooms, which was awesome. We also had something called a NICView camera, which was a camera that was on the incubator on Finn. Should be 24 hours a day, and so even when I was down the hall healing, I had him up on the screen in the hospital room. Whoever was home with our older son could have Finn on the TV, and his aunts and uncles and grandparents could watch him too and see how he was doing. This also allotted me a chance to call the nurses if I saw him crying or saw his binky fell out or whatever it was, and wanted to ask him to go put it in or go check on him. And often they were on their way or with another baby, but it gave me a chance to stay in communication and keep watching him even when I wasn't there. So that was a really awesome tool. Other places you may not have that, but it's worth asking. And some places have a space that you can sleep in the room, some it's not allowed, so you can also set up accommodations. After you learn that, you'll probably see an empty room and you can see that there's monitors. Those are going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You get used to the beeps, they're pretty constant. They don't only beep when something is bad, they can beep when their oxygen level is at 99 or 100, so that they know if they need to adjust the oxygen. So it's just something you get used to. Ours also didn't allow any food in the rooms, so my sister-in-law prepped me little smoothie packs that in the morning I'd be rushing out to go be with him. I could make a smoothie and it was technically a liquid, so that's how I would get my breakfast. And we went to grocery stores in the area, restaurants, all that stuff, kind of a heads up. And then when people are asking you what you need, you can also say, hey, there's a restaurant right down the road, a gift card for there would be awesome. So those are just kind of some basic ideas, but preparing ahead of time in any way you can, even for the things that seem overly simple like food and where you're going to sleep, are a nice thing to have planned out, because there's going to be so much other stuff that you're dealing with when the time comes. So I hope that gives you a brief idea of what it looks like, and what you can be expecting and some of the things you can do in preparation for that. So thanks for being here, guys, and I'll talk to you next time.